We only have a few days, 22. That's it, 22 days until the data in your existing Google Analytics account that you've been using for years to do marketing reports stops. It happens in 22 days. And as I've been traveling around the country, I've been betting dealers. That's right. I've been on a tour, educational tour. Next week, I'll be in Tampa and Orlando. But I've been on a tour and I'm showing dealers how to quickly check if their Google Analytics 4 account is properly set up to capture all the rich data that is available in GA4 when they use the Automotive Standards Council specification, which is now supported by over 100 organizations. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. It's 12:48 here in beautiful Boca Raton. If you're watching this video after the live cast, would you take a moment to do two things? Share this video on your social media because it's going to be important for dealers. It will have some important information. And um, make sure you subscribe to my LinkedIn newsletter because I have a number of great articles in that newsletter that will help you with GA4. So an anonymous LinkedIn user asked, where will we be in Tampa? I'll be speaking in Tampa on next Wednesday. If you send me an email, brian@brianpash.com, I will send you the details. The event is open to anyone who's working at a dealership and really cares about marketing, first-party data management, marketing automation, and new ways to acquire locally sourced used cars from consumers. Those are the four top, high-level conversations we're going to have. And whoever comes will get a printed copy of the amazing CDP research report called The Rise in CDPs in Automotive Retail. Let me jump in. In this link area, in the comments area, I'm going to post a video. This is a YouTube video. If you can't see the link because of whatever platform you're on, I want you to Google 5 in 5 for GA4. Spell out 5, F-I-V-E, 5 in 5 for GA4. You'll see a YouTube video, and it basically is 5 things that dealers can check in 5 minutes to see if Google Analytics is set up properly. I'm not going to repeat those steps, but I do want to clarify a few things in this video, and I hope that you will share this video because in 22 days, many dealer marketing reports will break. And as I mentioned, I've been going around the country and a room of dealers is filled. And I say, I will give $100 to anybody who can come up at lunch or after the workshop and show me that your Google Analytics 4 account is set up properly. And I haven't paid a penny. Even larger dealer groups who thought they were set up in these regional workshops weren't set up properly. This summer, I will be in back into South Carolina. I'll be on the West Coast in Orange County. Of course, next week in Tampa, Orlando. Tampa on Wednesday, Orlando on Thursday. I am taking the time to get out and really help dealers lean in and understand just how big of a problem it is. I would say 9 out of 10 dealers are not set up properly to fully maximize GA4 for their dealership. They might, or you might, if you work at a dealership, have a GA4 account. But after watching the 5 in 5, you're going to find out that maybe your website company is sending events into your Swiss bank account, your new master GA4 account. but maybe your chat company isn't. Maybe you're call tracking. Maybe you're using Car Wars or Call Review or Invoca or MarchX. They may have no idea what measurement ID you're using for your Swiss bank account, that master account where all the data is coming in. So please watch the 5 in 5 video. Now, let me give a high level coaching session and why this is so important. If 9 out of 10 dealers aren't ready, somebody has to scream and yell the alarm. That's what I'm trying to do today. But there's other people who are doing it. George Nenny is out there pounding the pavement. Colleen Harris, Brooke Barker, Dustin Lesser, Ryan Shreve. There's a lot of people out there pounding the pavement. Sam Vukas. But I'm hoping that this platform will inform more dealers to take action and watch the 5 in 5 video. Also, it's very important that dealers download the specification, and I'm going to go right there and give you the link, the specification for the Automotive Standards Council specification for GA4. You can download for free the list of events that you should be seeing. But let me step back just a moment. I want you to think of GA4 like a Swiss bank account. It's highly protected, so you don't want to give access to many people, but you do want all your business enterprises sending money into your Swiss bank account. I want you to think about this. Do you know which GA4 account is your primary, pristine, that master account? Because some dealers have two. Maybe one that they created a long time ago and one that their website company created. So the first thing I want to ask you is, do you understand you need to know which GA4 account is your master account? And then the question is, have you told everyone who's sitting on your website that account number so they could send in the proper events and signals as consumers are using those tools? What are some of those businesses that should be sending money or events into your GA4 Swiss bank account? Well, your digital retailing company, your chat company, your merchandising pop-up couponing company, your trade tool, maybe a soft pull credit app. It could be your 360 spin technology. Anything that consumers can interact with on your website needs to be sending ASC, Automotive Standards Council events into your Swiss bank account. Now, how do you know what Google Analytics count is the right one? Well, let me give you some guidance. If you have a dealer.com or a Syncro, now Ancira website, just those two, your responsibility is to create the account, own the account, and tell dealer.com and Ancira the measurement ID, think of your account number, so that they can send events into your Swiss bank account, your master GA4 account. But your responsibility, if you're dealer.com or Syncro, is to let your digital retailing company, maybe it's CarNow, maybe your chat company, if it's different, maybe your 360 spin technology, which is Impel, maybe it's Auto Lead Star because you're doing automated marketing. Everyone who sits on your website and consumers can engage with need to know the measurement ID for your Swiss bank account, and you need to make sure that you could see all the ASC events. When it's set up properly, this very important number, 20. You should be seeing about 20 different ASC events. Some of you see 10, some of you see 12, but you should be seeing call tracking data and outcomes. You should be seeing chat engagement and outcomes, texting engagement and outcomes, plus all the events from the website. Now, if you don't have Ancira Syncro or dealer.com, everyone else has created a clean, pristine GA4 account for you with all the ASC events firing from their website for their website platform. What you're supposed to do is give them a list of email addresses of who should be given access to that clean, pristine account. And then the same thing. You need to tell your digital retailing company, your chat or texting, your trade tool company what measurement ID that uses and that they need to send events into that account. Now, if dealers choose to have two GA4 accounts, then you'll need to replicate it twice. You'll need to tell Gubagoo, hey, you need to send ASC events into these two measurement IDs. You're going to need to tell Trade Pending or any other trade tool. You need to send your trade events to both of these measurement IDs. Those events should all be named ASC underscore to comply with the specification that's being supported by hundreds and hundreds of dealers, and the council represents the who in automotive technology. Tony asked the question, are dealer e-process RV sites compliant? Yes, every website platform that dealer e-process is using has the core events in place. So the good news is for RV dealers, even though many of the RV website platforms have not joined the Automotive Standards Council, which is a shame, and I hope they will reconsider. RV dealers who want the full benefits of GA4, who want to fully optimize their Google Ads campaigns, can use dealer e-process websites and get that full benefit. I don't care what anybody says. Don't care if your website platform is not using the specification for the Automotive Standards Council. You are at a disadvantage. You are at a big disadvantage. I won't go into all the reasons, but the primary reason is conversion outcomes are in GA4 with the ASC spec. So you can know not just somebody clicked the call. You'll know if the call was connected, how long the call was, and did they book an appointment for sales or service. You don't have that in GA3 or other website platforms. Someone starts a chat. Great. What was it for? When the chat session's over, in the GA4 specification defined by the Automotive Standards Council, you will know whether that chat session or texting session resulted in a new lead and an appointment. These are breakthrough opportunities to improve your Google Ads campaigns, to have more comprehensive marketing reports, and to optimize your sales and service strategy. So here's what I want you to do. Could you take a moment to get that YouTube video? You can Google it, right? 5 in 5 for GA4, or use the link and watch it and check. If you're a fully compatible and fully configured, you should see ASC voice submission events, ASC form submission events, ASC COM submission events, and COM stands for chat or text. You should see those hard conversions. If you have digital retailing, you should see ASC underscore retail underscore process events. If you don't, it means that two things are happening. You're using a vendor and they have no idea what measurement ID you want data to be sent to, right? They don't know your Swiss bank account number. Or you're using a vendor who is not supporting the ASC standard. And in this case, I would tell you to shop for a new vendor, because you're going to want to have every click, hover, swipe, and outcome recorded into GA4. If you watch the 5 in 5 and you are not configured properly, there's only two reasons why. You're looking at the wrong GA4 account, or your vendors don't know which GA4 account to send in their consumer event data. At a very high level, this is a very critical time to run the 5 in 5 video. This is a very critical time to download the ASC specification and share it with your agency partners, your website partners, your tools, because here's one important thing. on July 1st, if you don't have these conversion events set up for forms, phone calls, chats, and text, how could you possibly expect to really optimize your Google Ads campaigns? And more importantly, does your agency have access to your Swiss bank account, that primary GA4 account that's set up so perfectly? There will be thousands, and I'm not exaggerating, thousands of dealers who will have incomplete marketing reports and broken marketing reports in the month of July. It may take to the end of July for them to see that the reports are broken. I'm trying to help now to change the outcomes of dealers. We have 22 days to get people aligned. Again, if you want to come to a local training session, you could shoot me an email, brian@brianpash.com, and I'll let you know the Tour de Pash. But please also sign up for my LinkedIn newsletter. I have maybe three really critical articles in the last week or two, especially this last one that I just published the other day. Let me put in the link to the newsletter. Okay, there it is. Of course, you can just go to LinkedIn, search my profile, and you will see under my profile the Modern Retailing newsletter link. You can subscribe to that. Um, hey, if you're watching this and you enjoyed this content, would you just put in a comment? Doing live streams today is kind of a lonely art form, just because I think people are over live stream. But I do like the fact that this video is on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, because it's so critical that we get everyone just in a mindset. Am I ready? And if you're not ready, you'll know from the 5 and 5. Watch the 5 and 5 video. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, brian@brianpash.com, and subscribe to the newsletter, because I will be adding more and more content for GA4, especially as we roll out. And the last article in my newsletter has two bonuses. Two bonuses. Here's the bonus: a private WhatsApp support group for GA4 in automotive. Private, semi-private, because I'm telling you about it. And number two, a GA4 reporting template created by Colleen Harris from Ensera in Looker Studio, which is Google Data Studio, its new name. Those are two important resources. That's two important resources for that. And Tony's saying, hey, I don't see the link yet. Depending on which platform you're on, you will see links or not see links. So let me do this. Let me see if I can share maybe my screen, and let's see. There's LinkedIn. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to share that screen, and let's push that down. So if you go to my profile, and let me go back to my profile. If you go to my profile, let's see. That's eventually coming around here. Let's see where you hit that. Okay, there we go. Well, forget that. That didn't work out good. Well, there is the LinkedIn newsletter, and you can read this article. And in this article has some really important links. It, of course, has the 5 and 5 video and those important links that I was talking about. So, hey, what can I tell you? Technology. All right, everyone. Hey, as we roll down to this important deadline, seriously, ask all your friends in automotive, in your 20 groups, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Watch the 5 and 5. Watch the 5 and 5. Again, you can Google it. Let me even take the text name here. Since the links weren't showing up, Tony, for some, if you Google this phrase, okay, if you Google this 5 and 5 for GA4, dash automotive retail. You'll find the video, the 5 and 5 video. All right. If you found this video helpful, would you share it? Would you post it? Post it on LinkedIn. Remember, it's on LinkedIn. It's in my posts. It's on Twitter. Reshare that. It's on Facebook. Reshare that. Let us help reach as many dealers as possible. We have 22 days left. Hey, I appreciate your feedback all the time. Anything I can do to serve the automotive community better, let me know. Otherwise, have a fantastic day and let me know how your audit. Do you have 20 plus ASC events showing? Do you see ASC form submission, ASC voice submission, ASC com submission? Are they all firing to give that full benefit that GA4 has, fixing some of the holes in our marketing optimization, our bid optimization for the first time? Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.